Welcome, everyone. Well, it's time. We end this. Okay, oh yeah, close that. Unless I have to get going for whatever reason, well, I need to also swap the set. There we go, lovely. Time to resume. Where we left off. We left off right in front of the Normandy. Ooh, Tally.
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
Yep. Okay. Airlock, please.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
All right.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
All right. I don't think there's anyone else I need to talk to. You know, I'll go talk to Joker and see if there's new because this is a new dialogue. I might as well just go check with everybody.
Aw, damn it, no sign of pursuit? I was hoping the Council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
Saren's still out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to play hide and seek with Sovereign.
You know, it doesn't seem like much fun when you say it, Commander. So you need
I
something?
have to go.
Alright, see you.
Hide and seek with Sovereign. First, that'd be very funny, actually. But I'm pretty sure it would still kind of rip us to shreds from what it looks like. We're a frigate. And it's a dreadnought. I think it might win. Just saying. Just through sheer firepower alone. We could go talk to everyone else, see if they have new dialogue as well.
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go.
Rex is amazing.
I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
They won't.
With you, anything's possible. Shepard.
Lovely.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy. It's risky, but hopefully it'll pay off.
We'll be fine, Garrus. Just be ready when we find Saren.
Yes, Commander.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
You trolls. You absolute troll. Too fair, but Colossus is better, but you trolls. Actually, it might be better than what Ashley has. 1 minute. It's slightly worse damage protection wise, but everything else is better. Not to mention I have 2 of the exact same thing. No, yeah, I'll give her the combat exoskeleton. Why not? Rex's locker. Not that I'm using Rex or anything, but hey, it's lovely. different. I didn't actually... I knew some of them had dialogue, but I didn't know all of them actually had dialogue.
We're fugitives on the run.
Very exciting, Shepard.
I wonder what the Council would do to us if we got caught.
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet.
I
Hail
hope you're
Mary.
right. See you later.
And we're not really fugitives. I'm technically a Council Spectre. So still in the Normandy is illegal, but the Council cannot reprimand me for doing something silly. Because I am a Spectre. I'm under permission. The best they could do was revoke my Spectre status, and that won't really do anything right now. Does Presley have anything to say? Because it'd be hilarious.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy. I know we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
Oh, it's amazing, Presley. Okay. Here it is, within the Terminus systems, the Pangaea Expanse. Also, I took a look. There's Hades Gamma and then Hades Nexus. That's why I feel like they're two different systems, but they sound very similar. Looks nearly the same, though. Zaphe. Small helium gas giant. Lovely. Pressure cooker world. Several areas of debris, but maybe wreckage down Prothean astrosat colonies. Based on the size of debris fields, a population of over 100,000 was likely. Ilos. Colonies of Prothean Ilos was a verdant world dotted by spires and acres of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Ilos is devastated by means unknown. Its entire surface changed color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning in Darkside. This indicates that most, if not all, the respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 Gs. The Mu Relay.
Commander? We've got company.
Have your sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep. It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
What?
Joker?
I can do it.
Alright, Joker.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Great idea there. And I just realized I did not post on Twitter that I was streaming. Oops. I'll go do that quickly. Right after this. Oh. View mode unlit. It's going to look a little weird, but it's going to look a little nicer than it does if it was lit. Because everything would be black. But
We have to get inside this bunker before... There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running.
yeah. Because if I type in view mode lit, that happens. So. Oh well. I actually do like going in the Mako a little bit because... Okay, Okay, first things first, before we do anything else, I'm going to go hop over to Twitter really, really, really fast, and I'm going to say I'm streaming. Okay, boom, throw that in, there we go. Lovely. Okay. There we go. Didn't crash on me or anything. We're good. Other games from this era have a chance of crashing on me. Armatures! I know eventually, if you get them high enough, you can actually use lift and stuff on armatures, but you have to get it really high. Great shotguns, because she's going to be using her shotgun most often. Metal exoskeleton. Apologies. The guns are going to look a little weird in the unlit mode, so apologies. I have a whole bunch of just random biotic amps lying around. Do I have any, like, Omnitools? No, I don't have any Omnitools lying around. Okay. This place is a little... It's pretty simple and straightforward. Basically, you just have to get to a specific location. Pretty straightforward. Nothing big. Though the way you get there can vary depending on how you want to do it. Ah, shut up, Tally. You're not important. I have a pistol that can kill anything. There's better versions of this pistol. I believe I have a chance to get it through inventory drops. I can also get it through other shenanigans. By doing Pinnacle Station. But I have no real reason to do Pinnacle Station, so... I get like 8,000 things per... Also, armature control. Basically, if you came down here, you could have actually taken control of those armatures. So, fun fact. The other reason why you should actually a good thing about the unlit, it does actually show you where everything is more readily. So it's easier to see where you have to go. Saying this world isn't friendly to new players is an understatement. Let's see. This way. The way I didn't go. Okay. Let's see. What else? Birds are chirping. Geth are going to die. Singularity is amazing. I'm hopping up here really. I don't think you actually have to go up here, but I'm going up here because there is a secure crate, and I want to know what's in it. A slightly better pistol for Ashley. Lovely. Even though I don't use pistols. And terrible, terrible sniper rifles. Lovely. Always love to see terrible sniper rifles. No. No, I don't. I don't know why you guys like get that thing of me wanting to see terrible weapons. They're useless. Like, my pistol does almost 200 point... How much damage does my pistol do? 264 points of damage per shot. Not including any upgrades I have that does even more damage. It's a base note. The base pistol that you start with, I think does 52 or something. So we've... Damping. Lift them up. Singularity. So there is a point where I'll be turning the lit back on, and that's right at the conduit, because by that point I believe most of the things really don't matter, because most of it should still work.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Yep. Also, there's a Geth Prime sitting right there. Actually, it's right there. So how do you do this? Simple. You go run to every armature repair station, throw Omnigel on it, and you hope and pray that you don't get hit. Oh, one of the enemies put down an overload. As you saw, that is how you beat a Geth Prime. You repair all of their armatures and use them against them. I believe you can shoot the armatures and they will start attacking you, so I wouldn't recommend it. Because I think they will all attack you. Not sure, but I know you can shoot them, but normally it won't let you unless you do stuff. Open the security panel.
Come on. Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording
I
must
should
be
probably
50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
Basically, the way it works, most people now simply have a computer, usually on the Omni tool, that basically is an automatic translator. So basically, someone speaks in, let's say, Turian, you hear it in English, or whatever is being used as human, and it's simply feedback. That's why everything is in English, because you're human, so everything will be in English. If we somehow manage to play this game as a Turian, technically everything should be in Turian.
message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible! The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Vault Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
And yeah, there's nothing up here. Actually, no, there is, I think. No, there's. I'm thinking Mass Effect 3. Okay. Go down the way you came up. And go in the elevator. This is the elevator that we saw at the very beginning. Okay.
Who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground bunker?
Yeah, who voted? You don't have to, technically,
I thought
but
Sarah would have set
it'd be dumb
ambush for us.
just because of how big it
Must
is.
have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
Yeah, there'll be a few ambushes, just straight up. You'll leave some Geth here, waiting in our path. Just because, you know, it slows us down.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong, though. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead. And so is anyone inside.
Yep.
All of them? There must be hundreds of those pods. What was Saren expecting to find here? There's nothing left but corpses.
That is a shield.
What's happening? I don't think Saren's behind this.
Down we go.
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
I'm not putting faith in anybody being on our side.
It's something.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
Which makes sense.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor into the Citadel.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Keepers.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control?
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination. The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope.
Yep. Basically, he's slowing him down as much as he can. Also, we now have the Gest Pulse Rifle. This weapon, as you can see, is incredibly powerful and it's very accurate. It has one flaw, as you can all see. You cannot put upgrades into it. If you want a decent weapon and you just need something to just fill a slot and you don't know what to give, the Pulse Rifle is one of the best options. I'm going to quickly go to Codex because there's one final location.
Like the ancient human city of Troy, Ilos is a world known only through second-hand sources. References to Ilos have been found at several other Prothean ruins, though direct study of the world is unlikely to occur. Ilos lies in a remote area of the Terminus systems, only accessible by the legendary Mu Relay. 4,000 years ago, the Mu Relay was knocked out of position by a supernova and lost. Since then, Ilos and its cluster have been inaccessible. Occasionally, a university will organize an expedition to chart a route to Ilos using conventional FTL drive. These never get beyond the planning stages due to the distance and danger. The journey could take years or decades, passing through the hostile Terminus systems and dozens of unexplored systems.
Yep. Which is obviously very dangerous. Alright, let's get moving.
It's tragic. For all their great achievements, the Protheans lost everything, just like my people. Even their last plan failed.
We can get there in time. Their plan only fails if we tell them. I've come too far to watch Saren win.
Alright. Let's do this. We will now be doing the tunnel run, as it's called. It's not incredibly hard or anything, it's just a whole bunch of basically micro fights that you can basically blow them all away with. Let us begin the tunnel run. If you look, tunnel run isn't really that the trench run, excuse me. That's our destination right there. So we go around here, go around, and that's our destination. I will make sure I save right before it, because if I mess up, I'm gonna have to do this entire thing again. I think it's a Colossus right there. Yep. I'm gonna actually have to be careful. Kill it with bug bites. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go hop out. I'll be back in a momentarily. Apologies for leaving you hanging slightly. But, time to continue. Also, so much stuff. Oh boy. Okay, time to keep Mako moving. Okay. We have reached our destination. So view mode lit. Apologies, but I'm going to be doing this simply because it'll look really weird.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Nope. But first, that's a really cool scene.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. System's not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
And you're going to watch our shields just become non-existent in a split second. Okay, non-existent. These are a whole bunch of Colossuses, by the way. And there's many easy ways for you to die there if you're not careful. Whoa! We just launched a Mako through a mass relay. That's cool.
Critical failures.
Also, yeah,
Please begin emergency.
the statue is actually the conduit. Yeehaw! Do a quick save. And husks. Lovely. Okay.
The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
Okay, so they're on a very big dreadnought. That's good. Good.
What about Captain Anderson? and Ambassador Udina.
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security...
Come on, we need to stop Saren
Please
before...
begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill.
Alright, our final enemy. An elevator. Elevators were our true enemy this entire time. I got 2 guns.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
Open fire. Don't think it's working. Oh yeah, it's not working. Really not working. That was problematic. Reaper feet. Damn it.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Well, Tali really doesn't need to suit up that much. She probably just has to set up basically just set up oxygen. That's it. Alright. Yep. We're walking to the final location. See, even Sabra doesn't like elevators. First thing he does, he shuts down the elevator. Not because you're on it, just because elevators suck. This level is weird. Lift and throw are stupidly broken. I will show you why in 1 minute. Singularity also works. There you go. It's dead. This level does get a little bit laggy, so I apologize for any stuttered frames. Bye. Yeah, we're pretty up there when it comes to levels. Still going to keep up my thing of not taking any stasis. I hate that ability. It sucks. pretty basic fights actually for most of the level. It does get pretty interesting though because there's few unique sections.
I've lost shields.
Oh, lovely. Don't know why it actually. Nonetheless, the way this works, this drop ship. Basically, the way this works, you open up the turrets, and you start blowing it up using the 3 turrets that are placed while you hold off the enemies. Pretty simple and straightforward. By the way, don't try and pass. The ship can actually shoot you. Lift. Okay. Juggernaut. Okay. Now this part is entertaining. Did you ever think you'd have to fight a turret on foot? Yeah. We're fighting a turret. We're fighting actually a whole bunch of turrets on foot. You can actually, you don't have to fight the turrets on foot, but you can actually just go around a little bit anyway. But you will have to avoid them. Unless, Ow. This game's literal cover system was the end of me. We have to do that entire bit again, don't we? Yep. Yeah, we do. May have seen, rockets from people are weaker than rockets from, well, turrets. Well, oh my. Singularity rocks! You already saw this part, but might as well show it again. It's pretty straightforward. Go to the turrets, blow up the ship. Doesn't take too long, actually, if you have all three going. Does take some time so far. No shield boost. I would like to be able to save because then we don't have to. I'm gonna see if I can move back a little bit. If there we go. Just move back a little bit to see. Just so if I die again, we don't have to worry about like just instantly regretting our lives. This game's cover system is dumb. Case in point. Barrier. Use overkill, would you? Use marksman. Gonna wait for Unity to get back because once I get Unity back, I'll bring Tally back up. Jump. Yeah, lovely. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Tali died again. Oh well, doesn't matter. There's a closing in. The final showdown with Saren. But first, we need to go kill some. Also, thanks for the free Medi-gel, Saren. You forgot it.
Now it gets fun.
Yeah, it does, because I have a pistol that can kill everything. Fun fact, there's no Geth pistol. There's a shotgun, there's an SMG. Well, later games there's an SMG. There's everything. Now, it's going to do an autosave at one point, so we don't have to worry about it. But I still do it. Just in case. Grenade!
In time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I'm heading to that master control panel, and you can't stop me.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
As you can see, his blue
part of you
is
must still
stronger.
realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Later on, it's actually when a Reaper indoctrinates someone. Later on, it gets more and more obvious when the Reaper exerts control. More blue there is, more control. That's the easiest way to know. There you go. We literally talked him down. If you don't talk him down or collect enough talking, he will immediately open fire on you and you will, well, fight him.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms! Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. North
Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You can't sacrifice human lives to save the Council. What have they ever done for us?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
Exactly. We can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. We have to hold them back until Sovereign's exposed.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Okay, this is another one of the big choices. You either could save this Council, let the Council die, or concentrate on Sovereign. Now, I almost choose to always to save the Council, because the Council that gets basically replaces them is a bunch of assholes. Concentrate on the Sovereign is basically the same as let the Council die. The only difference, you don't have a Paragon or Renegade influence on it. So, I did concentrate on Sovereign for my first run, just to see what it did. I believe in certain cases, concentrating on Sovereign will still save the Council, but you have to do specific things, and I don't really want to risk it. So, save the Council.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Not to mention, it really doesn't matter too much because...
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Yep.
Make sure he's dead.
Who's the one to pull the trigger? In this case, I think it's Ashley. But I like it when Tally's the one to do it. I think it's picked at random, depending on relationship, position in the party, etc. But they all have different lines, referring to shooting them.
He's dead.
What's your text? This is Saren, known to the community as Husky Saren, because, well, he looks like a husky. Though he fights...
I am sovereign, and this station is mine.
Amusing enough, it's an interesting fight, since he fights... like a... Great. He actually fights like a, Wait, why the bloody hell are you using your pistol? He fights like a, a ghost or a thing, but he loves using Carnage. The thing is with him is that he's not really brutally difficult. He just has a lot of shields. Also, the bar in the bottom corner is what you should be reading for his health, not the top bar, because the top bar is inaccurate. Warp and basically high damage weapons make easy work of it. When you get it about half, this happens.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back. Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
And now his shields have been fully restored, which is I'm very glad they decided to use shields rather than, hey, he gets full hit points back. Thanks to polonium rounds, he can be poisoned, and if he is poisoned, I wonder, can he be affected by lift? Yes, he can be affected by lift. Lift makes this, from what it looks like, way easier. He's affected by warp, and it's exceptionally good against him. I would recommend, if you're any character that uses biotics, use as much warp as you can get. Damping works also very nicely, since it stops him from doing really crazy moves like using sabotage against you. Your own sabotage will stop the ability of using carnage against you, which is lovely. However, he uses it all the time, and it gets really annoying. Overload is another good option, because he's technically a synthetic. He will take more damage from it than normal. Once again, because of my 7 app, I get so much biotic recharge. And he's dead. The reason why this is happening is because technically we just killed Saren's consciousness. Not Saren, Sovereign's consciousness. Basically what he did, he transferred his consciousness into Saren, which, problem, if Reaper doesn't have consciousness, it doesn't work anymore. Bang. Get dude!
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Don't worry. I got my pistol. Everyone's gonna be fine.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
By picking Captain Anderson over Edina, a few new things become open, and I much prefer doing it because I believe it is the canonical choice. That new Edina's an asshole.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
If you did a Renegade path, this will be a picture of Earth, and it will have a nice... Actually, well, it'll change depending where you started, but it will have a red background. And that's with Mass Effect. I'm not going to let this whole thing play. I'll end it at some point, but I want to kind of keep talking. So it's been interesting. I'll say that much, especially later on. I'll probably say that the original Mass Effect is actually probably my least favorite game in the franchise, not including Andromeda. Simply because it still feels dated even today. It's still a great game, but it feels dated. Another example of a good game that feels dated would be Pokemon Emerald. Where, yeah, it's a great game, but it feels so dated that it hurts to play on occasion. Now, it's not quite to the same degree, but it's there. Okay, this is getting loud. So we'll have a nice calm music in the background instead. So it's nice that way. Now, 2 and 3 have a bit more modern of a flair to it, but that's because they're newer. Even though Mass Effect 3, I think, is 8 years old now. And Mass Effect 2 is 10 or 11. So, they are there. I keep hearing random, like, chimes, and it's weird. And it's something different. That's more or less it. I'll give some credit where credit is due. Mass Effect did spawn a very interesting franchise, and I hope that we will eventually get a new one. I'll be starting Mass Effect 2 probably pretty soon. I might play a quick thing of God Eater 2 in the meantime, but I might just go straight to Mass Effect 2. One of the two. One of the two twos. And I'm going to try and keep a pretty regular schedule of me streaming. Probably start at 7 or 6:30 every time I stream. It will almost always be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then maybe one on Sunday, depending on how I feel and depending on what's going on. But usually I'm just playing with someone else on stream. I might not even be in that stream. I might just simply be playing with them. So hopefully I'll see you around. I've set up more or less more stuff. Put that in. There we go. Those are social links. The Twitter is my personal Twitter, and the Intrinsic Discord's there. I should probably put my YouTube in that as well. I'll do that. The Intrinsic Discord is the Discord for our Intrinsic server that I've played on my YouTube channel. I don't normally have it going for all the crazy stuff. Oh, okay. There's just something a little more different. So hopefully I'll see you all here later when we begin Mass Effect 3. Okay, put that up, and we will go find someone to host. Who should I host today? Is there anyone I know streaming, or is it just? Ooh, there's plenty of people. Purr's streaming. Maybe we'll have her go be hosted because she is lovely. And I will host her whenever I can. I'll host people I know first, and then and it looks like she's playing Elder Scrolls Online, which would be lovely for anyone who likes that type of game. Hopefully, I'll see you soon.